All right, back courtside on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman falls to Mars Hill 99-90. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Headman's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, Mars Hill gets to the free throw line more frequently, makes more free throws than Carson-Newman, and also shot making in the second half off the charts for the Lions to power a 4-point comeback at the halftime break. What happened second half for the Lions to really just go off from the field?
Well, I want to give credit to them. You sat here and watched the game. I mean, I thought they really took what we define as low percentage.
Tough shots.
Yeah, tough shots, and they capitalized. So I don't know how many times I said to guys throughout the game, like, don't worry about it. Good defense, great shot for them. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give credit to them. I mean, they've got some guys that have they've been through the ringer. They've not had a great deal of success in terms of wins and losses, but they've got a core group of guys that are there now that have been through the wars, and they're pretty resilient. And so I got to give credit to them. I thought they really their shot making today was top notch. And to be honest, if I do it again, I mean, we sort of play a percentage-based defense. Yeah. And if we do it again, I mean, I would hope they would take the same shots. I mean, like Jamal Bryant. Are you kidding me? Is it Jamal Bryant? Yeah. Yeah. Are you kidding me? So when you're taking just a plethora of, he takes 17 shots, and I'm going to tell you 17 of them were from 15 feet and out, and 9 of those 17 were from 15 to 17 feet off the bounce. We've taken, I think, a grand total of 4 shots at that distance this year, because they're not. Math tells you don't do that. So, credit to them on that.
Fell behind by 11 late, and Tripp Davis powers you back. A 9-0 run by him, all by himself, to make it a 2-point game there late. What about his efforts for a career high 27?
Well, I mean, again, that's all good. That's all good. But we had several guys that responded in such a way to never surrender and to continue to fight and scratch and claw and all that. But we just had too many decisions, too many things that we did to ourselves to put us in that 11-point hole in the first place.
Felt like you had some really costly turnovers in pivotal spots.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable. I mean, it's a one-possession game. We press, get a steal in the backcourt, and we more or less just give the ball back to the opponent. That's just one example. That is what it is. I mean, players are on the floor, players make plays, players don't make plays, and the more we get in those kind of scenarios and find ourselves in those circumstances, the more we will continue to grow from them. You'd like to think you can maximize your growth, and the outcome always be a win. It's been my experience that typically most of your greatest growth happens through the adverse circumstances and things that you face. So I just challenge our guys. Hey, man, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We've how many times have we said in this locker room, we did enough to beat ourselves. We did enough to beat ourselves. Now, let's see if ever we have a break for Christmas, we come back and we can be more committed to limiting the things that teams can do or players do that can end up beating themselves and defining an outcome.
How much of a difference did Nasir Daniel make down low for them with 5 blocks?
Again, what is a junior this year?
Yeah.
Again, he's a guy that's played he's been starting since his freshman year, so he just continues to all that experience allows him in a situation now where he can perform at a very high level. I thought his ability to shot block was sound today. Not completely unexpected, but but that's really not been that's not been the way he's been going about it this year. You know, we attacked the rim, and you know, he challenged. So, but I don't really think that was a true determining factor. Not really, not that.
First semester's in the books. You knew this was going to be a process of growing and figuring things out. Where is Carson-Newman men's basketball as it heads into the Christmas break?
Well, I think, thankfully I've been doing this for quite a while, and this is, I guess, the 17th Christmas I've sat here as a head coach going to the break. And I will tell you, there have been Christmases when I've been going to the break feeling better than I feel right now, and there have been Christmases where I've gone to the break feeling worse. In fact, much worse than I feel right now. I've seen some good things from our team. I really have. You know, and I'm going to choose to focus more on that. I'm going to encourage our team to focus more on our controllable things, the controllable things that lead to winning, and try to become more consistent in those areas. So, would I like to be sitting here, Cav, undefeated? Absolutely, I would. But I'm willing to sit where we are because that's where we are. You know, so I make peace with that, and I just give the guys a little space and break and distance, and let them enjoy the holiday seasons with their families and recharge their batteries. They come back, and we start tackling the second semester head on. And you know, I've talked a lot about this team and what all this year could be about. And I think it's pretty clear that we've got some pieces here, and when we come together collectively on a more consistent basis, I think outcomes will follow.
All right, Chuck Benson, pleasure as always. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thanks, Cap.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Quickly around the rest of the South Atlantic Conference, pretty much every game